Listen and pray to God. This is the biggest sign you could get from the universe. As the sun rises and the world quietly shifts from night into morning, I come before you, God, asking for a clean heart and a clear mind. Let this new light mark a transition within me, from heaviness to order, from inner noise to calm intention. According to Psalm 51, create in me a clean heart, one that is washed of emotional clutter, unresolved tension, and the weight I have been carrying silently. Let the warmth of this sunrise reach the deepest places of my soul, softening what has grown hard and illuminating what has remained hidden. Save this prayer for mornings when your heart feels heavy and needs cleansing. Cleanse my heart, Lord, not only from wrongdoing, but from distraction, resentment, and restless emotion. Remove the buildup of worry, comparison, and self-doubt that clouds my inner world. Restore within me a right and steady spirit, one that is emotionally grounded, humble, and open to correction. Let joy return in a quiet, settled way, not as excitement that fades quickly, but as a deep assurance that I am being renewed from the inside out. May my heart no longer react impulsively, but respond with clarity and grace. Jesus, bless my mind for focused work as this day begins. Where my thoughts feel scattered or overwhelmed, bring structure and direction. Align my attention so I can concentrate fully on what is in front of me without being pulled in every direction. Teach me to work with discipline rather than pressure, intention rather than avoidance. Let my efforts today be steady and meaningful, shaped by patience and purpose under your gentle authority. As the morning light strengthens, help me move from emotional clutter into structured effort. Guide me away from procrastination born of fear and toward action rooted in trust. Replace mental chaos with ordered thinking and scattered energy with disciplined movement. Let each task I take on be approached calmly, without rushing or resistance. May my work become an expression of alignment, my heart clean, my focus clear, my steps deliberate and grounded. I step into this day renewed and aligned. My heart has been cleansed, my mind set in order, and my spirit steadied by your presence. Under the blessing of Jesus, I move forward with clarity, discipline, and quiet confidence. Let this sunrise remind me that transformation does not have to be dramatic to be real. I walk now with a clean heart and clear focus, trusting that every intentional step taken with you leads me into deeper peace and purposeful progress. Share this with someone who needs peace, renewal, and a fresh start today. According to the promise of Psalm 51, a clean heart is renewed, softened, and made receptive again. It allows me to feel without being overwhelmed, to care without carrying burdens that were never meant to stay. Cleanse my heart so it can hold purpose without pressure, compassion without exhaustion, and faith without fear. A clear mind flows naturally from a heart that has been restored. When my inner world is no longer cluttered, my thoughts begin to settle into order. A clear mind is not free from responsibility, but free from confusion and inner noise. It allows me to think one step at a time, to focus on what is necessary instead of everything at once. With clarity, I can move from intention to action without hesitation or avoidance. Align my thoughts so my energy is directed, my decisions are thoughtful, and my work is steady and meaningful. Together, a clean heart and a clear mind create a way of living that is grounded and purposeful. My emotions no longer pull me in conflicting directions. and my thoughts no longer race ahead of my capacity. Instead, I move forward with calm discipline and quiet confidence. Let this inner alignment shape how I work, speak, and respond throughout the day. With my heart cleansed and my mind ordered, I'm able to show up fully, present, focused, and ready to walk in the purpose you have placed before me. Comment "clean heart" if you're choosing inner renewal today. With a clean heart comes emotional steadiness. I am no longer easily thrown off balance by minor disruptions or unexpected delays. Resentment loosens its grip, comparison loses its power, and bitterness has no place to settle. A cleansed heart creates space for humility, patience, and trust to grow. It allows joy to return quietly, not as fleeting excitement, but as a deep inner assurance that I am aligned, forgiven, and guided. This emotional clarity becomes the foundation on which everything else stands. Together, a clean heart and a clear mind create an inner environment where growth feels natural instead of exhausting. I am no longer fighting myself to move forward. My emotions and thoughts work together rather than against each other. From this place of alignment, I can commit to my responsibilities with peace, pursue my goals with focus, and trust the process without fear. This inner clarity becomes my strength, allowing me to walk through each day grounded, intentional, and free. As a new morning begins, meaningful change starts quietly within the heart. A refreshed heart no longer wakes up braced for struggle or already tired from anticipation. Instead, it opens gently, free from the heaviness of yesterday. Old disappointments loosen their hold, and unresolved emotions no longer dominate the first thoughts of the day. A renewed heart allows hope to rise naturally, not forced, but felt. A sense that today holds possibility, even if everything is not yet resolved. With this inner renewal, the heart begins to trust again. It stops assuming the worst and starts expecting guidance, support, and grace. Fear that once shaped decisions begins to soften, replaced by courage that feels calm rather than dramatic. The heart becomes more compassionate toward itself, no longer harsh or demanding. This self-kindness creates space for growth, making it easier to engage with the day rather than avoid it. Hope grows when the heart feels safe enough to try again. Take a deep breath and write "Amen" if you received this prayer. As the heart is restored, the mind follows with clarity and lightness. A fresh mind does not wake up tangled in overthinking or rushed anxiety. Instead, thoughts organize themselves around what truly matters. There is less mental noise and fewer competing priorities. The mind learns to focus on the next right step rather than the entire journey, making effort feel manageable instead of overwhelming. This clarity allows motivation to return in a steady, grounded way. The mind becomes more receptive to structure and discipline, not as pressure, but as support. Planning feels less intimidating, decisions feel clearer, and distractions lose their intensity. With fewer internal conflicts, the mind can direct energy toward meaningful work, allowing productivity to flow naturally from focus rather than force. Together, these changes in the heart and mind create a morning posture of hope. Getting up no longer feels like an obligation to survive the day, but an invitation to participate in it. The viewer rises with a lighter emotional load, clearer thinking, and a quiet confidence that today can be approached with intention. This fresh beginning does not promise perfection, but it offers peace, direction, and the strength to move forward with trust and renewed purpose. send this to a friend who's been carrying emotional weight silently. Lord, as this morning unfolds, I acknowledge the potential you have placed within me. I rise today not empty or behind, but carrying gifts, strength, and capacity that you have intentionally woven into my life. Awaken this potential gently within my heart and mind. Help me see myself through your eyes, with hope, possibility, and purpose, rather than through fear or limitation. Let this new day remind me that what you have planted in me is alive, growing, and ready to be expressed. I ask you to guide me toward the opportunities flowing into this day. Open my eyes to recognize them, even when they arrive quietly or look different than expected. Where hesitation or self-doubt would cause me to pull back, replace it with discernment and courage. Align my thoughts, actions, and timing so I can step into what is meant for me without rushing or fear. Let me be present enough to notice doors opening and wise enough to walk through the ones you are leading me toward. As I move forward, Lord, help me respond with faith and focused effort. Teach me to steward my potential through consistency, integrity, and trust. May I not shrink back from growth or delay obedience out of comfort. Let this morning mark a fresh alignment between who I am and what you are calling me into. I step into this day hopeful, attentive, and ready, trusting that as I walk with you, opportunities will meet preparation and purpose will unfold with clarity and grace. Lord, as I wake to this new morning, I ask you to bring gentle but meaningful change within my heart. Lift the heaviness that makes me rise already tired, already worried, already bracing myself for the day. Replace it with a quiet sense of safety and assurance. Let my heart no longer carry yesterday's disappointments or tomorrow's fears. Renew it with hope that feels steady and believable, the kind that allows me to begin again without pressure or doubt. Follow for more prayers that restore clarity, peace, and purpose. Create in me a heart that trusts you before it questions the day ahead. Where anxiety has shaped my expectations, reshape them with faith. Teach my heart to welcome possibility instead of anticipating difficulty. Let compassion flow inward so I am patient with my own process, no longer harsh or self-critical. As my heart softens, allow joy to return, not as excitement that fades, but as a calm confidence that I am supported, guided, and never alone. Renew my mind, Lord, so it wakes with clarity instead of chaos. Quiet the racing thoughts that crowd my awareness before I even begin. Align my thinking with truth, helping me focus on what is within my reach today, rather than what feels overwhelming. Let my mind organize itself around purpose, order, and intention. Replace confusion with understanding and distraction with discernment, so I can move through the day with direction and peace. As my heart and mind come into alignment, teach me to rise with willingness rather than resistance. Let motivation come from trust, not pressure. Help me approach my responsibilities with steadiness, knowing that progress is built through small, faithful steps. Remove the urge to avoid or delay, and replace it with quiet courage to begin. Let my effort feel meaningful, my focus sustained, and my energy renewed. Screenshot this prayer and return to it whenever you need grounding. I step into this morning refreshed in spirit and hopeful in outlook. Thank you for the inner renewal that makes each day a new beginning. With my heart restored and my mind clarified, I rise ready to receive what you have prepared. Guide my steps, steady my emotions, and anchor my thoughts in hope, so that today is not just faced, but welcomed with faith and peace. Lord, I come before you with a heart that longs to be purified. I bring you every hidden emotion, every unresolved feeling, and every quiet struggle that has shaped my inner world. Wash me gently, not with judgment, but with mercy. Remove what has accumulated over time, fear that has hardened me, disappointment that has dimmed my hope, and distractions that have pulled me away from your peace. Let this purification begin deep within, where only you can reach. Create in me a clean heart, O God, as your word promises. Cleanse not only what is visibly wrong, but what is silently heavy. Purify my motives where they have become mixed, my intentions where they have become unclear, and my desires where they have become restless. Let my heart be simple again, undivided, sincere, and open. Restore a right spirit within me so I may walk forward without the weight of inner conflict. Lord, purify my heart from bitterness I may not even realize I am carrying. Where resentment has quietly taken root, uproot it with your truth. Where comparison has distorted my sense of worth, restore humility and gratitude. Where pride has crept in as self-protection, replace it with trust. Let my heart no longer react from wounds, but respond from wisdom shaped by your presence. Share this as a reminder that renewal is always available. I ask you to cleanse my heart from fear that limits my faith. Fear of failure, fear of loss, fear of being unseen or misunderstood. Wash these away. Let courage rise in their place, not loud or reckless, but steady and grounded. Purify my heart so it trusts you fully, even when outcomes are uncertain and the path ahead feels unclear. Lord, refine my heart where distractions have divided my attention. Remove the pull of unnecessary worries, unhealthy attachments, and constant noise that steals my focus. Create space within me for clarity, stillness, and devotion. Let my heart become a place where your peace can dwell freely, unshaken by chaos or urgency. As you purify my heart, teach me to protect it with wisdom. Help me choose what I allow to influence my thoughts, emotions, and decisions. Let my heart remain tender without becoming fragile, open without becoming unguarded. Shape it into a place of strength, discernment, and grace. If you stayed till the end, honor yourself by tapping. I surrender this work of purification into your hands, trusting that you complete what you begin. Thank you for cleansing me, restoring me, and renewing me from the inside out. With a purified heart, I walk forward lighter, clearer, and more aligned with your will, confident that your presence within me is shaping a life of peace, purpose, and faithfulness. Subscribe to this channel as your daily reset for the heart and mind. Amen.